Welcome in everybody. My name is Yolanda Roos and this is your timeless video for the collective. This is a healing channel of well-being, abundance, living your true authentic self, life, thinking, creating, putting abundance where it needs to be in you. The channel is meant to grow you, teach you, make you aware of something so that you can vibrate on a higher vibe. Just got done with work a little while ago, so I figured I'd do a video while it's still light outside. We're using the new tarot deck that I got. Boop, boop. I love new tarot decks. This one is really pretty. It's got gold foil, and then it's got really pretty images, and it is by the elements. So it's called Wise Earth Medicine Tarot. If you're interested, I got this online on Amazon. So, Spirit guides, angels, most high, what messages do you have for the collective for their highest good? What they need to know, learn, understand, or be aware of? Okay, so let's see what's coming in. I never know what's really happening or growing, kind of, we just take it as it comes. So I read energy. I'm not going to tell you if you're rich, famous, or all that stuff. We're just going to see what could be hindering you, get in the way of you living a happy, abundant life. We all have things we deal with, things that hinder us, you know, get in the way. There's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done right now, finding balance. The energy that's been presenting itself in the last couple months is getting stuff together, figuring out what's off, what needs to be removed, and the last month or so has been making a plan and then now executing it in this month. So let's see what messages the spirit guides or angels want you to know for your highest good. Just a few cards for my collective. Thank you, spirit guides and angels, for your presence. What do they need to know? We got two for right now. Seven of Wind. This is Seven of Swords. So there's some deception behind the scenes, deceit, theft, or trickery. So this could be you or somebody else. This is collective, and it is, so there's going to be some receiving, some giving. So either you are living or doing something secretly, or somebody else is living or doing something secretly. It could be deceit in a way that's trying to deceive you, but it also could be behind the scenes, something that's happening, something you're keeping to yourself that's in a way of being deceptive. Tarot's read like a 4-year-old talking to you, so you take it very literal. That's how they read them. The deception could be that things are happening behind the scene that you're not aware of. And then 10 of Fire, overwhelm, burden, responsibilities. So there also could be, I'm hearing like, you're hiding the fact that it's overwhelming you, or there's things happening behind the scenes and you're doing all this stuff and somebody else is not really saying anything, or they're adding to it. So overwhelm, burden, responsibility. So there's a lot of things you're doing. You could also have more responsibilities than you're letting on, which is overwhelming you and burdening you, and you're not sharing it, or people don't know, or maybe you got something, bought something, and it's put you in a spot where you are doing too much, taking on too much, responsible for too much. Page of Wind, ideas, curiosity, communication. So this is Page of Swords. So this is communication coming in, some type of communication. Somebody's talking to you, or you're going to be talking to somebody. Remember, put it in however. This is going to be something is happening. There's going to be communication about something that's happening that's very, like you're in charge of something. Or, I'm trying to see, clarify the Seven of Wind. What is this deception? Clarify the Seven of Wind. Hanged One. Pause, surrender, sacrifice. So, this makes me feel like there's a delay. There's a pause, a surrender. Maybe there's something that has been put into place to slow you down, to make it seem like it's longer, to make you see from a different perspective. Another card, please. Five of Wind, argument, dispute, breakdown, security, wealth, completion. So something has happened behind the scenes, or there was a fight, or there was an argument, or there was something that happened. Please give me another card for the Seven of Wind. Help me understand. Seven of Wind. What is this? Deception or trickery? Because there's a delay, so I don't know if this person is like causing you a delay, or things behind the scene you're delaying. Can you give me another card to clarify so I understand what's happening? Queen of Earth. Generous, caring, comfort. So maybe something's being done behind the scenes to take care of something, to do with something you nurture or love. What's this? Ten of Fire. Ooh, I don't want to take that one. Ten of Fire. We got the Empress, creative, sensual, nurture, and then Three of Water, joy, friendship. There may be something that you're taking care of in a group, creating something which is causing extra, or you're doing something that you're creating, but it's something you're not, it's burdening you, it's a lot on your plate, or you're in charge of something that's you got a lot of things you have to do, because then the Three of Water, there might be something. Oh, there's a spider. Jumping spider. Holy schmoly. He's coming to bite me. And then the Empress is creating, growing, nurturing. Because we've got the Hanged Man with Three of Water. Delays when it comes to a group or a gathering. Let's see. Page of Wind. We'll figure this out. Page of Wind. Please clarify. Thank you. What's this? Communication. Ooh. Completion, honesty, clarity. It's like a mature. One person is doing things logically, completing a cycle, saying it's done, it's finished. And the other one is inspired to do something, awakening, redemption, liberation, taking accountability. Maybe there's something that's happening, that's being created behind the scenes, or is happening behind the scenes, and it's a burden, because I feel like there's something that's being finished and something that's being created from it, that's because it's finishing, but with two different things going on at the same time, it's becoming a little overwhelming. And it looks like there's something that you're protecting, you're nurturing, but there's a delay, and it's something you're doing behind the scenes. That's what I'm getting. What's the overall energy for this reading? What's the overall energy for this reading? Seven of Water. Choices. Choices coming in, and strength. So there's a choice or a move that's coming in that is happening behind the scenes. There's been a little bit of a delay. There's something you're nurturing, growing, taking care of. It's been a little burdensome, or it's a lot. You're doing a lot of different things with maybe a group of your family, or you're creating something for a group of people. But it seems as though there's choices. There's something you have to choose, because there's a passion to go after something, an awakening, a reckoning. And then the other side is somebody's finishing, but it's a logical finish. Like somebody's like, I'm done, I'm going after something. So there's maybe a logical person and somebody that's finishing something, and the other person, or the other part of the thing is that there's something that somebody has awakened, and They've realized that they're going after a creative endeavor, which is causing something to end. I feel like there were some delays in the past trying to take care of things, and then in the present energy you have this responsibility, this maybe communing with friends, coming back together and creating something or nurturing something, because now you receive a call that is a completion of something that you've done, and it's a logical one. It's not like irrational. But you have come to the point that you realize that what you maybe want, what you're going to go after, and the other part has finally closed, but it's a choice. So what's happening is whatever's coming in, it's a choice to go in a new direction. But where are you going to go? Looks like there's multiple choices, or there's maybe a couple different scenarios that you can go to in this situation. So we're just going to pull some cards to kind of support it and see maybe if we can get some clarity. What's the advice or information around this reading? What's a couple? We'll take this one first. Coral Castle. Live with intention and purpose, aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. Yes, that's what I was thinking. This is something... Oh, leaves are blowing. It's like a squirrel. This is something that you are realizing, or you have created through manifestation. Something that's coming into the visual world for you. You're realizing that there's something you need to go and aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. You are realizing, coming into the future, not right this second. I think this is future energy, what's coming in. You're going to realize, remember I said we're in this quiet, take care of yourself, get all your X's and Y's all, figured out, and pay your bills and find balance within your world. And that's that, I think, the overwhelm or the lot you're responsible for, because you're trying to get everything together. You're trying to prepare for something that's coming in, and it's like you can feel it, and you're creating something, or you're working towards something, and it's going to finish. It's going to present itself. You're going to be inspired to go for it, because that's what it's saying. You're realizing there's something you need to go for, something you need to reach out to. There's something that's calling you, okay? But it's a choice. Do you leave behind what you have? Do you stay with what you're supposed to be responsible for? But it looks like there's going to be a closing of chapters. It's going to be a logical choice to go after what you know is good for you, or what you are aligning with. So that's good for you, not always good for other people. Seaweed. Find beauty in vulnerability and let your resilience shine through life's challenges. Yeah, there's things that are going on. And I think because you're going to be going on a new path, you're going to have to get through some maybe bumpy roads. But if you are aligning with something and you're feeling a passion for it, you're going to get there. Vulnerability means you're going into a spot where you don't know, or you don't feel fully grounded or protected, or it's new to you. So you are vulnerable to things because you don't know all the ins and outs. Okay, so let's see. So something's coming in for you guys, which I knew was coming soon, but now it's starting to show up in the cards, which is really good. That means it is coming soon. Sorry, I just had food. Gratitude is the life force of peace. What are you thankful for? Yep, be thankful for the things you have. Gratitude and grace and being thankful for the things that you do have brings in more abundance, because the universe is like, oh, they're so thankful, let's give them some more, and that's not the only reason, but like when you're thankful and you're saying, thank you so much, I appreciate this, what you're doing, thank you for opening the doors, thank you for feeding my family, thank you for keeping me in a home, because that is an understanding that it could be gone in a second, that you're thankful of the things you have, not like, I want more, this not enough, or I don't have what they have, I want what, I want this, that, and no, nothing's, that's ungratefulness for the things that you do have, which you already know that. All right, the universe rewards motion. What guided action can you take today? Something you're going after, something you want to go after. It's saying the cards before were coming up. It's go time. It's time to go. It's time to do. It's time to put into effect. Just like they said, what do you need to fix? Okay, what's your plan? And this month was, okay, now do it. That it's a go time. It's putting things into place. All right, we got my mind is clear as a still lake. That's your quiet time. You need to be still so you can hear the messages that are coming in. I focus my thoughts on abundance and gratitude. Okay, so whatever you're wanting, this is the second time gratitude's come out. So they are telling you, if you want abundance, you have to be thankful for all the things that you have now. Because without being thankful for the blessings you have now, the universe can be held back or delayed. Deception card, that Hanged Man, it can be delayed because you're not seeing things the way you're supposed to. Okay, so make sure that you're being grateful for the things that you have, and that you're thinking on abundance and thankfulness, and that you are willing to accept it, and you'll appreciate it, and you're thankful for all the things that come in. Sometimes that's even the good, bad, and the ugly, because those things might teach you what you need to learn. Are there any other messages? Woo, that one popped out. There's two. Movement helps my energy and emotions flow. Movement. Again, get out there, get doing stuff, get moving. I don't know if we've gotten in a couch potato mood, because that's the second time now. Motion, moving, or going after something. I release energy that is blocking my inner vibrational flow. This is the stuff that we need to remove that's been hindering us. Our shadow work, our things that we keep feeling we need to do that really serve no purpose other than just exhausting us, making us crazy. Okay, some things we do out of obligation, some things we do because we feel like we have to. We like to be in charge of everything. I don't know, but it's telling you to release the energy that is blocking your inner vibrational flow. So something has gotten blocked, something needs to be addressed. Movement helps the energy and emotions flow. So you're having a problem with flow because you're not moving in any direction. I think you're stuck. You're just in a place where you can't move forward. There could be a block from trauma. There could be a block from illness. You know, take it as it resonates with you. So this movement, they're saying you need to get moving. You've got a block. You've got to get the flow going. You have to have movement because it's go time. It's time to go. And you might still have something. Might not be for everybody. You still have some stuff you have to work on. There's something that's blocking you, or there's something that's so deep that you don't even realize it. So maybe you need to be still. You need to meditate or pray and say, okay, that crazy lady on that channel keeps saying there's something that I'm not dealing with, and I feel like I've dealt with everything. You know, what am I not getting? What am I not seeing, understanding? And if you really want to know, it'll percolate up to the surface. It'll find its way. You may just have to ask for your subconscious, your higher self, to show you, because sometimes we just don't even realize that that thing that we're thinking isn't a big deal is a really big deal. Okay, so we're all human, no judgment. Figure out what that thing is that's blocking you from that flow. It could be trauma from when you were 12. It could be trauma from a breakup. It could be trauma from a friendship that went wrong. It could be anything. You could have lost your job and it was so traumatic and you had to go through a really rough time. I don't know, but there could be something that kind of got stuck that you didn't deal with, and you were just, I almost feel this is what I'm getting, like it was a fight or flight mode and you just were glad to be past it and you shoved it so far away. But then it's something that you didn't deal with, something you didn't acknowledge, or something that you were just glad it was done, but you never really figured out why it happened or how it made you feel, or the mark it left on you, okay? Because you were just trying to survive and get where you needed to be. We're survivors, you know? Sometimes that's why trauma gets latent in our bodies and our minds and things, because we're at a good place. And it's scary to go back to a place when we weren't in a good place, whether it's to deal with it or to think about it, because then your mind's like, oh, no, I don't want to go there again. That was really hard. So any messages for the group from this oracle? Do you have any messages from this oracle? Maybe not. What messages do you have for the collective? There we go. So, transformation. Who are you becoming? Yeah, you're transforming into something new. Sacred breath. Giving and receiving life. Divine exchange. So there's something that you're growing into, and I really think you're going to need some help from a higher power, from the divine, from your angels, from your ancestors, from your spirit guide. I'm not saying that you can't handle things, but you might need a little help to understand that thing that you've hidden so far down that you can't find it now. You have locked it away, or like that thing you wanted to hide so nobody could find it, but then when you want to find it, you can't find it. I'm sure you've done that before. Hide that Christmas present, and then when it's time to find it, you're like, gosh darn it, where did I put that thing? Well, that's what you've kind of done with this situation. You have hid it so well so you can survive and you can keep going, that it's now become a block that you don't even realize. And you might need to reach out to divine, the spirit, whatever, and say, okay, what is going on? I need to understand, is there anything that I've hidden so far away? Can you release it, bring it to the surface so I can feel it, acknowledge it, and let it go, and be free of whatever it is that traumatized or hurt me or hindered me, okay? You got to be brave to do that, okay? I'm just saying, be ready, be grounded, get yourself right, and then say, okay, time to do some shadow work, time to figure it out. I'm ready. Because you're not going to be ready. Especially if it's something that comes up and you realize, oh, I didn't realize I felt like that. Or I didn't realize it was that traumatic, or it had affected me that much. You're going to get awakened by it. It's going to make you have an aha moment, probably. Any messages from this deck for our collective? Any messages? Mystery, dark matter. Yep. Shadow work. Going deep. It's a mystery. I think really you don't know. I really feel there's something that's in our lives. All of us, this is collective. There's things in our life that have happened and we don't even realize what it is, because we are creatures of survival. We are creatures that just say, I made it through. I'm going to keep going. I got to go. And that's what we were programmed. You go, 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 go. Take care of it. You'll get through. You'll be all right. So your angel number is 924. Okay, and it talks about farewell. Look fondly on what was. Okay, so let me see. Part of what's happening is letting go of the past you, the past life, the past relationships, the past in a whole. And I feel like the new that's coming in, you are not embracing it, or you are not ready to let go of all the things that you had that comforted you, that took care of you, that were regular, that were good. And I feel like the universe and God, the divine, they want to usher something new in for you. And if you are still holding on to what was, you're gonna be delayed. You're gonna be hindered to some extent, because what's happening is, if you don't want to grow. I want to be just like I was. I don't want to change. I want to be like this. This is what I want. This was comfortable. This is what I know. And the universe is like, no, no, no. I want something new for you. I have this great new thing. We're coming into new energy, and we have these new opportunities. And you're like, no, I'm good. And the universe is like, oh my gosh, why won't they take this? It's going to be so good for them. So the angels are saying, look fondly on what was. It's okay to look back on the past with a thankful heart. Your angels see that you are letting go of things that have once served you well, and they remind you that it's necessary to do so. Take a few moments now and connect to your angels as you visualize their loving light surrounding you. Send your angels and yourself gratitude as you let go of the past. So, but part of the message is too, this gratitude is, thank you for everything that you have given me, that has grown me, shown me, and served me as of now. But then give me the ability to adapt and to grow and to learn new things for this next era that you want me to be a part of. Help me to release the things that I'm comfortable with, that I'm familiar with, because I need help being able to adjust and be flexible to new things that are coming in, because I don't like change either. This is my thought. This is what I'm trying to work on too. Help me to live my authentic life. Help me to be the person I'm supposed to be now. Help me to release the things that hurt me in the past, because they're done. They don't have power over me now, but I was giving them power. So it's releasing yourself from the things that might have hurt you, hinder you, the good things too. That might not be for you no more. You might not want to have to be in that job or that situation or that relationship. Something might have finished. Friendships might have finished, and you're reminiscing or wanting back those friendships, and it's done. And that's hurting you, or that's hindering you with your growth, because you just want what's happened in the old days. And listen, I love to reminisce, but it's time to move forward. It's time to start new. It's time to venture into new things. This new energy is going to bring about great, beautiful opportunities for growth, for expansion, for love, for compassion, for new horizons to be reached. There's new technologies, there's new people, new theologies, new places you can go. You can travel to other places. You can communicate with people all over the world now. You're not just closed into your little environment. Plus, the way it used to always be in little environments needs to be ready to expand, because there's new people coming in, new ideas, new foundations, new children are being born, new vibrations are coming in. So all the people that are, well, this is the way it's supposed to be, it's always been this way, and that's we're not going to change it. And then the universe is like, yeah, but we're ushering in a new age for you, a new responsibility, a new life, a new chance to do this, that, or whatever. So I get it. It's hard. I'm 52. I remember what it used to be. My husband and I were just talking about it, and I said, man, I miss the old days. I said, I'm glad there's new things. So luckily I'm not like so set on it. I said, I just miss, people talking to each other, going to festivals, going to carnival, remembering the things we did, remembering life without phones, and going out and just having fun. That joke of, I'm surprised we survived the 70s. Yeah, I'm a 70s kid. And the things that we did, I'm sure the kids do things now, but the kids don't seem to go outside. We drove past towns, and I don't think people go outside anymore, which is probably why we're disconnected and having a problem. I'm sorry if I keep touching my hair. It's like poof on one side. Like my brain sees it. I can't help it. All right. Last cards. This is the mantra cards, love and light mantra. Cast spells with words. Every season, day, or moment can mean whatever I choose. I am that powerful. Your words are very powerful. The things you say they have vibration. They send out messages. So if you're always putting bad talk about yourself or somebody else, it's going to be bringing in bad vibrations. If you're trying to talk good, you're trying to understand your power, you're trying to change your life, you're talking positive, way you speak and how you put out and what you put out, those words are very, like, if you really are wishing people bad, you're casting spells on them. You are saying bad energy and sending it to them. And when you put out bad, it mirrors back to you. That's the rule of when you send it out, you get it like tenfold. That's the idea. When you put stuff out, it mirrors back to you. So if you're a shitball, you're going to get crappy things back. If you're a good person, or you're trying to be as good as possible, you're going to receive the beneficial things back. Love, thankfulness, things like that. That's why when you read the Bible, that's where I think it comes when somebody's against you. Pray goodness to them. Pray for healing, because you don't want to pray healing because you're mad at them. But when you send out healing to them and you're wanting them to be blessed, it also comes back to you and you bless yourself for not wanting to do evil for evil, that you were sending good out. That was the idea, because it's going to come back to you. So if you're going to think evil thoughts and you're going to put it out for somebody, someone's going to send evil thoughts, or it's going to come back to you. But then it's going to be amplified. Triumph with persistence. I find comfort in the uncomfortable, and I find ease on my hard days by remembering my purpose on earth. I think this is that transitional time that you're going to have days where you're just struggling. Find comfort in the uncomfortable, because it means you're growing, you're changing, something's moving. You're being put into spots where you can grow and learn. And just remember that you have a purpose. So your words that go out and being remembering your purpose are going to be key things right now. There is something you came here to do. You're very important. There's something that you can use your words for. You can speak good to people. You can lift them up. Hey, your dress is so pretty. I mean, you don't have to think it's the most beautiful thing, but if you like it, say, hey, I really like your dress. Or, hey, you've got a really nice smile. Or, and say it not in a creepy way. You know, if guys are watching and stuff, you'll say, oh, you have a pretty smile, honey. You know, you should say, oh, I just want you to know, listen, no offense or whatever, but you just have a beautiful smile, or you have pretty eyes, or, oh, I like the way your hairdo looks today. You know, and it's not, if you're just saying it in a nice comment and you move on, it's going to make them feel better. Oh, it was so nice to have a smile today. I get that at work. Oh, it's so nice to have a smile, you know, that you're smiling and you're happy, because we reverberate our energy onto people. And even if we're having a bad day, if we can just kind of put it aside and be the best version of ourselves we can be, you may not hit everybody, but you're going to hit a couple people. And if you can make a difference in a couple people's life to make them smile back, or make them have faith in humanity, that there's still happiness or joy or nice people or someone that's going to go above and beyond, like that pay it back thing. You don't necessarily have to buy something. You could do something for somebody, hold the door, you know, pick up something. Oh, hey, can I carry that out to your car? Those type of things. You're here for a purpose. We're here to help humanity. We're here to grow. We're here to lift the vibration so that everybody can get to a good place. We all want everybody to vibrate on high vibration, but with free choice, not everybody's going to be there. So I just pray that all of you will embrace who you are, go to the source, divine, ask for help to get through the trials, tribulations, or things you might not know. And that you can look at life in a very positive way, or that you're working towards something better than where you are now, and being receptive to new things. Let yourself be vulnerable, and also gratitude for the fact that you're learning things, you're growing, and the universe and the divine is trying to help you to become that best version of yourself. Guys, have a great day. I hope you enjoy. We'll see you soon.